How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to yet another weekly warehouse update. We have so much stuff this week, so let's just jump right into it. First off, the Baby Destroyer is back. We've never actually carried the Baby Destroyer, and I feel really uncomfortable saying it. They took the name Baby Destroyer off, but that's still what this is. Basically, it is lightweight Halo Star Destroyers. It's Bradley Williams Tour Series disc. Awesome disc. I think when they started calling it the Baby Destroyer, they didn't think what everyone thought. But anyways, what it is now is like basically you have toddlers in a classroom, and it's all the like little version of the stamp. You got the little destroyer, you got a little pig, you got a little rhino. I think that's the little rock bird. It's so cute. And there's in a classroom, and this is a 156. All of them are just 150 class Halo Destroyer. So if you love the Destroyer, but you want it to have a little bit more give, or you're just looking for that lightweight Destroyer to be able to pump it out there a little bit more, check these out. We also have the Evelina Salonen Tour Series Halo, are these glow, I think? Proto Glow Halo Star AVR 3s. So if you're looking for a low profile, dead straight putt and approach disc, check these out. Also in Tour Series World, but out of Innova, we have Ella Hansen D-Line FDs. This is a really fun stamp. I don't know if that's actually Ella's signature, but it should be. It's a lot of fun. And just a Flex 2 Glow D-Line FD. So D-Line FD, I actually talked about it a few weeks ago, but awesome disc where it's going to start dead straight, but being in D-Line is going to beat up so fast, it's going to turn into a roller very quickly. And this used to be like the hype beast roller disc to throw. If you were a Simon or Eagle fan for a long time, you probably remember that. Also from House of Disc, we have some sick Westside stuff right here. So we've got the Westside, like, I think this is their tournament ring plastic. Yeah, tournament ring. They always do it in this like metallic, awesome looking disc. So this is the Warship. And we also have it in the Bear. So a little fairway and mid. I think both the Bear and the Warship are a little overstable. And then if you're looking for understable, we have just stock diamonds back. So lots of fun discs on the site right now. And Trevor's gonna tell you about some more.
All right, I'm pretty excited to show you some new Prodigy we've got. This first mold in particular for a couple reasons. Number one, it's a brand new putter mold. And number two, it's their best NHL collab they've done yet. If you didn't know, Prodigy's been working with NHL licensing for a while, but this is the first time we've really seen them make the colorways absolutely pop like this. I mean, these things are so cool. I am not fans of most of these teams, well, all but one, and I want every single one of them. I mean, I just think they look incredible. Like, look at that. Utah doesn't even have a proper logo yet. That thing is sick. This is the one that I put in my bag straight away. Go Caps. On to the next round. But yeah, I mean, the colors on these, we got the Ducks, formerly the Mighty Ducks. I think we got Hurricanes, if you're from that area and you want to watch them lose next round. The Avs, Blue Jackets, Red Wings, Oilers. I mean, that looks clean too. I mean, it just looks so good having the team colors on there. I think we even have some of the, oh yeah, the crummy Penguins as well. Didn't even make the playoffs. So make sure to check these out. This is the Pivot. So this is a new putter from Prodigy that, like I said, I just bagged. What I have discovered so far is they're most comparable to the P3X or is it PX3? PX3 from Prodigy. I confuse the P3X and PX3 all the time. The PX3 from Prodigy, whereas they're kind of overstable, but I was throwing it quite a bit yesterday, and I found that pretty quickly within a few throws, like you can get them, they'll beat it straight pretty quick, and they're very comfy. They can handle a lot of torque, which I like. Like you can really pump them and they're not gonna just burn over. And if you have a little bit of a lower arm speed, if you throw them softer, they'll even have some good fade or flex back on them. So I think these are a super useful throwing putter, and I really love them. And how could I not with the awesome NHL logo on there? So make sure to snag these up. We only have a limited amount, especially if you saw your favorite team in there. I think I showed every team that we have right now. So Seattle, Nashville, Pittsburgh, Utah, Toronto, Washington, Anaheim, Detroit, Colorado, Columbus, Carolina, and Edmonton. Wow, that was a lot. So if you love one of those teams, make sure to check them out. And if you're dying to have a different team, I don't know if they've run any other ones, but comment down below. Okay, other Prodigy discs. Really cool M4s we got in. Some of the best M4s we've seen in a while, I'm not gonna lie. These feel like old school M4s where they're a little flatter in nature. Sometimes they come out domey and they're a little more overstable than you'd like. These feel like some of the good runs of old, and an amazing Eagles crossing stamp on there for the Masters Invitational they just ran. So say what you want about Prodigy, like I would tell you if this is a good or bad run of M4, this is a money run of M4. These feel fantastic, and if you've never thrown a good run of M4, they're one of the best mid-ranges ever. Like, hands down, they're incredible. Last thing we have here are just some PA3s. These are the Spectrum plastic, and these have the Go Throw Tour stamp on there as well. So if you're supporting that tour, pretty cool stamp to have. Oh yeah, we got one more mold hunter is motioning to me down here. Oh yes, these are the Kayak Point Showdowns. This is another tour event. Let me get one that shows the stamp a little better. They've done some really cool stamp design. These, what are these? These are F9s. Okay, so very flippy fairways. Another cool stamp. Good run. Plastic feels great. This is all around just an awesome drop from Prodigy that we've gotten in here. Between the NHL discs and these Go Throw Tour event discs. These are fantastic Prodigy discs. I mean, this plastic, like, the grip on these and the stamp, like everything is just on point. So check out the Prodigy. This is a great time to dip your toes in the Prodigy if you're looking to, because these discs are all fantastic.
All right, last thing on the drop shelf right here is the time has come. The time is now. The Climo discs are here. The champ is here. We're just gonna throw out like every possible fighting walkout intro you can, huh? We have the Trophy Line Champ First Run Climo Putt and Approach. This is his brand new line of discs with, they're manufactured by Discraft, but they're his own brand. So the Champ is, honestly, it is similar to a KC Pro AVR. In my opinion, I think it's a little bit shallower. This one actually feels a little different than the first ones I got my hands on. So, with a nice beaded putter, relatively straight, gonna be very comfortable in the hand. Then the Bel Air 5402, the one I threw is a little bit flippier than that, but this is in their major line. So the Trophy line is their baseline, the major line is their premium. And even though it's made by Discraft, it doesn't feel like Discraft plastic at all. So if you love Discraft plastic, this is gonna be different. If you don't like Discraft plastic, this is also different than Discraft. So just a heads up on that. It feels incredible. Actually, I really like the feel of this plastic a lot. So the Bel Air is gonna be a relatively straight mid-range, beaded mid-range, similar hand feel to, honestly, similar hand feel to like a Method from Discmania. A little bit different than a Rock 3. And the last one we have on the site right now is these are the prototype Skyways. So this is the major line as well. 11.4, -1.3. The one we threw, it was a little bit flippier than the flight numbers would suggest, but overall, an awesome disc. And this is in that same major line, which is like, I mean, if we're talking Climo, we got to talk Innova language. So we have basically a slightly softer KC Pro AVR. We have a flippier Star Rock 3, and we have a flippier Star Wraith. That's the three Climo line discs. But as much as they feel similar to that, they're definitely different. So if you want to check them out, you haven't had a chance to get your hands on some Climo stuff, it's on the site.
Got a pretty awesome restock over here. We got the Buzzz Saw restocked. I mean, when you're just walking through the shelves of discs, and you kind of just are looking through and you see the rims of this sticking out and they all kind of look the same. And then you get over here to the Buzzz Saws. It's like, it's a different level to the game. Like these things look so insane. It's so cool. If you've never seen these before, you basically have like two different pieces of plastic converging together to add a super stylistic, kind of nod to this disc without affecting the flight. These fly like really good buzzes. In my experience, they fly just like a Z-Buzz, and they feel just as good as well. You just get them to look absolutely sick. They got the big Buzzz stamp on there as well. They call these the fused buzzes, the Buzzz Saws, and we have a ton of different colorways right now. As you can see, we've got everything, and just some insane color combinations, some cool stamp combinations as well. They're really rocking some awesome color combos on here, so make sure to check them all out. Like I said, if you're a Buzzz fan, you got to add one of these to your collection. They'll go pretty quick, especially certain colors, because people are really seeking certain combos. So make sure to find the one you want and get a hold of it, because like I said, it's just the coolest thing to pull out of your bag. you're gonna be drawing eyeballs whenever you pull them out. We also, if you're not into that though and you want some other Buzzes, we have a ton of other ones we just restocked as well. We've got even fly dyes right now, which we don't have a ton. We've even got some Halloween Buzzes in here. Look at that, Halloween Buzz. We've got some Tour Series. I think this is, yeah, 2024 Tour Series Buzzes as well. And then we've got Z Flex, Big ZZ as well. So we've got everything in the Buzz, but make sure to get on the Buzzsaws.
All right, still in the Discraft aisle, we have some sick stuff to go over. First off, I don't know if Trevor probably highlighted this last week, but we still have cigars in stock. And if you're sleeping on that, wake up, people. This disc is incredible. So don't know how we still have cigars in. We shouldn't. By the end of the day, I want them gone. But we have cicadas back. So cicadas is like the cigar's little brother or big brother, just not in stability wise, because really this cigara came from the cicada. But we have it in a bunch of different plastics. We have the X, we have it, I just showed you fly dye, we have some ESP, and we got some Z. So if you're looking for a great hyzer flip fairway driver, check out the cicada. And then if you have a little bit bigger arm speed and you want a good complement to your cicada, check out the Cigara. If you want a farther flying version of those discs, basically, check out the Drive. Technically, it's a farther flying Passion. We just played a round down in Raleigh that'll be coming out here soon. And pretty much, there was several holes where you just wanted a hyzer flip dead straight disc, and you needed to push as far as you could. And the only disc in my bag that would do it is the Passion. And every time I pulled Passion, Trevor was able to pull out the Drive, and they got the same flight. Trevor's just went farther. So if that sounds great to you like it does to me, check out the Drive. I'm very jealous and I'm gonna be grabbing one. We have some Z Light ones here, and I think we have some ESP ones back here as well. So if you're looking for basically just a faster version of the Passion, check out the Drive. That's exactly what it is, and it accomplishes that job very well. Farther down the line, we also have the Luna. The Luna is what everyone's talking about right now after Paul Macbeth's round 1 out at Champions Cup. We have some baseline Lunas, we got some premium Lunas, we got some Big Z Lunas, and we have the classic rubber blend, which I think is still what Paul putts with. I could be wrong there, but he was rating them in from everywhere. So the Luna back on the hot seat right now. Everyone wants them. Everyone's picking them up because, you know, when Paul plays well, disc golf eats. So Lunas, we got Z, we got rubber blend, and we got some fly dye back here too. The Luna is also one of the most, I'm not gonna say underrated anymore, because I think it's pretty appropriately rated thanks to Anthony Barella throwing putters. It just has so much glide, dead straight. And in the Z plastic, it's going to be a little bit closer to the one AB throws, because the Big Z and stuff, they can get a little bit flippier, the modern day Luna. So the Z ones can bring a little bit of that stability back. It's still not going to quite be what AB can do with it, but is that an arm talent problem? Is that a disc problem? You decide at home. We also have Big Z heats. We have some seasonal glow heats. We've got some Z heats. What else we got? We got fly dye heats back here. We got all kinds of heats. So, oh, we got some ESP heats too. Oh, recycled ESP. We probably also have just stock ESP. ESP Flex. We might even have X. Every time I go back for just a stock ESP heat, I find a different plastic. So we're just gonna stop there. Every plastic of heat you could ever want. I actually just put a heat in my bag, which I'm super excited about. Just nice hyzer flip to turnovers. If you find some stiffer Z ones or some max weight Z ones, also sometimes the fly dye ones actually can end up being crystal, so they have stiffer rims. These just turn into basically just hyzer flip to a little bit of fade, versus a lot of the more stock heats, if you have a bigger arm, is gonna hyzer flip to turn. But if you're a newer player, this is one of the easiest drivers to just throw flat, let it go straight, have a little bit of fade. And it's great because as you start throwing harder and harder, you'll get those full flights out of it, and then eventually you'll get the hyzer flips out of it. So it's a great disc that grows with your game, and we got it in whatever plastic your heart desires.
All right, last thing I want to tell you about before we wrap up is the sub box this month is absolutely insane. I'm not gonna tease it at this moment, but just know we have everything in hand. Everything already came in to be shipped out. So your disc box can be shipped out really soon. Make sure to jump on this. It's one of our coolest boxes we've done this year. Some awesome custom stamping going on. So make sure to check those out. There's a limited amount left, so you got to get on these quick. And I think they're going to go really fast as you see people start getting them in the mail and posting them as well. So make sure to check out the sub box, either 2 or 3 disc sub box option. We'll see you next week for another Weekly Warehouse.